How can a business innovate while keeping on top of the day-to-day stuff?
Well, that's a good question.
That's an interesting question.
Good question.
You have to make space for it. You have to, because it's basically the balance between being strategic and tactical. So you've got to make it part of your core, like what you're really about as a company.
I mean, when you're starting a business for the first time, all you're doing is innovating. So your day-to-day is innovation. In some ways, that's when it's the most straightforward. And then as you start to build up something which has value and customers, you then become part of the operational day-to-day servicing of those needs. And if you don't leave that space to continue to develop and move the product in line with the market, you will start to suffer.
So as soon as you have any sort of spare capital resource, you need to put that into staying ahead of the game and innovating. And the first couple of years of a business is all about that balance, achieving and actually making what your initial idea work and be a success and actually start to bring in revenues. But equally, it's trying to keep perspective and keep ahead of the game what might be coming up next. But the truth is, you need to, there's something for me about growing a tech or a startup business which is about winning the ticket to the next game. So what you tend to do is, what is it you're trying to achieve in the next 3 months? Make sure you actually get some of those results, because when you go back and you need to either raise funding or you need to invest in your next thing, you need to know that you actually did achieve something in the last 3 months. And then you get the right to the ticket to the next game. And I think if you think about it like that, you'll suddenly find you're here for 15 years.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much for joining us this evening for our look into Google Analytics, Google Analyze This.